Hello, guys. Welcome to Jovel's Lounge. On today's episode, I am your host, Mrs. Caroline, and I'm here with three handsome young men. To my very right, I have Mr. Breadi from Breadi Martini, right? And I have Mr. Adamson from Allen Clean Services. And to my left, I have Mr. Kizito, from Kizito Brews, right? So you guys are welcome to yet another episode of Jovel's Lounge. And today we have interesting topics. I know this is ready to eat me because I'm the only lady here, but I don't mind. I'm ready to be eaten. So today's topic, we're going to talk about equality amongst men and women. Do you think there's equality in men and women? Let me start with Mr. Breadi. Do you think there's equality in men and women?
I feel like you're putting me on the spot because this gentleman over here, I don't know what they think. But first, do I think there's equality between the genders? Yes, I do. I'm a feminist. And why do I say so? First of all, I do not believe in the Bible that talks about how women should be subservient to men.
Okay.
I do not think that is true. I think that is some patriarchal bullshit meant to keep women subjugated to men. Yes. So I think, yes, there should be equality between the genders. There is. We just don't practice it because of the way we are socialized.
Okay.
Because of how we've, grown as a people. So, yeah, I want to hear what other people think.
Beautiful. I love how you give reasons for your opinion. Mr. Adamson, you heard what Mr. Breadi said. So what's your opinion? Do you think there's equality among men and women?
First, what is equality? Are you saying men and women are equal in all realms of life? Now let's take it one by one. He said, though he doesn't believe in God, I'll start with this. You didn't just exist by yourself. So to me as a Christian, there's a creator. And then if we go back to the good books, he gave dominion to man. And he said, be the head of the house. Just as Christ is the head of the church. So in other words, from creation, it has been designed for man to lead a woman. Now, if you're not okay with that, let's go back to how woman was created. It was gotten from man. Man is a finished raw material, and woman was gotten from man. Again, that is showing you that a woman is supposed to be under a man. More so, now let's come back to our society.
Okay.
Today, we see, if we are saying, okay, we don't believe in God, let's take everybody's own thoughts and perception. But today now, in every society, we see the man is expected to take care of his family, feed the children, feed the wife, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So if I am to feed you, I am to marry you, I am to pay your dowry, I am to feed what we've given birth to, I'm already the head of the house.
But I think where he's coming from, today's women make their own money, so you're not even necessarily feeding the woman.
And I'm going to interject. You said women were taken from the ribs of men, but women birth men. How were you born? By a woman. So I don't see how, and you believe in a book of fiction that tells you a woman was created from the rib of a man. Fiction, mind you. And besides, if we're going to go back in time to everything, you talk about the good book, like the good book, when the good book started existing, there were religions before the good book that you say. So how do you, prove the veracity of this good book?
So indirectly, Mr. Breadi is saying that there is no man without woman.
There isn't. And you say something else, and I'm going to also attack. You said that how do you marry somebody, impregnate that person, and then feed that person? That woman has autonomy. She's not your property. She got married to you the same way you got married to her. Now you live in a culture that is, led by the patriarchy, that is dominated by men. You live in male-dominated spaces. Hence, you think like this. But I believe that Africa was a matriarchy before colonial masters came. I think they had, like the Dahomey warriors from the Woman King. You see cultures like that existed before colonialism came. So to me, personally, I think colonialism brought a lot of this male-dominated culture we see today.
There's a lot of heat feeding up here.
If you go back to your history, yes, you find out, if I allow you to speak more and more deep into your history, you find out that it's only one of, you see, women being heads or leaders in societies.
Can we hear from Kizito? I like to. Let's
So
see if
sorry.
you can-
Let me
if you
just
can
finish.
neutralize the heat
Let me just finish. This.
Okay, go ahead.
It's one of you see women being heads or leaders in societies.
Okay.
It's usually men, like you said, and I like that. It's a man's world. Take it or leave it. It's a man's world. And then
Okay.
you said then we live in a space where men are dominant. Now, if you come by statistics, in the world we have more women than men, but yet it still don't count. A man is still expected to take care of a woman. Now you said the woman is not your property, which I can understand, but who pays whose dowry? Who pays whose dowry price? It's your culture as
But
well.
you know,
You
in some
said-
culture, the women actually pay dowry.
I
I think
think
the
you should
Indians.
go to India.
I'm talking about Africa anyway. I'm talking about
So
Africa.
meaning Africa is not really a standard because in other places.
Good.
there's-
Thank you
Wow.
very much.
Wow.
Africa
Okay.
is not
If,
a
Can
standard.
Sakito- can he
before
come in?
Sakito
So-
jumps in,
Okay.
if we will go by that way, then you can also say, like I said before, that one off.
Okay.
How many countries do practice women pay man's dowry?
Do you know there's
If
some cultures?
if you bring 1 out of 10, can one really stand?
No.
but it counts for something, right?
Negligible. I can agree with you, negligible. But see, like you said earlier, equality, what does it really mean? I'll just take a little definition and say that means we're the same or equal in status, opportunity, strength,
Yeah.
and responsibilities. Now, are we really equal in our responsibilities, opportunities, status,
Strength.
and strength? I leave it that. That's a rhetoric. I don't need an answer. Leave it there. We all have our answers. Just leave it there. Then going forward to this, if you say we are not equals now, that gives a good level playing ground for leadership and subordination.
And
Because-
orderliness.
Yeah, and orderliness. Because in the reality, you can't have 2 captains in one boat. Someone has to lead someone. Somebody has to be at the forefront. We're in a house today where there are 5 girls and 1 man, and let's hear a loud sound outside. I bet they will tell the man to go and check.
Hmm. Please, sorry to interrupt you because when people use statistics like this, you use hypothetical
I'm
situations.
giving you a
No,
reality.
yes, no. The reality now is if there are 5 girls, you're already creating an imbalance.
Okay.
Hold on.
But it happens now.
It happens, but like I said, hypothetical situation, and you're already creating an imbalance. Yes, you said women are more than men, and another thing you said I was going to address, where you said there has to be leadership, there has to be subordination. Do you know of corporations that have a seat of board members? That is how it should be. You should have a seat at the table. Women deserve seats at the table. And if you are going to marry somebody, what did the Bible say? I'm going to quote your good book. You two shall become what? One.
Mhm.
What does that imply? Equality. And now, should she have a seat at the table? Yes, she should.
Yes,
Because
yes.
a table, you need somebody to sit down. I need somebody who sits with you. If you are there by yourself, it gets lonely. So how do you get married to people and then you treat them like second hand? And another reason why I detest the good book stand on feminism, on marriage, and everything that has to do with women is this. The beginning of the book already tells you women are second class citizens. I have problems
Mr.
with
Breadi,
that.
please hold a bit. Just hold. I'll not dwell on the book or the teachings of the book because my faith is quite different from that. See,
Okay.
this is different now. Huh? If you look at it from the way you're looking at it, you're simply saying when there is a war, women and children should not be given preferential treatment. They should also be given guns and arms to join the war.
Are women in the army?
There are women in the army. Calm down.
Okay.
There are
Calm
women in
down.
the
Calm down.
army.
Calm down. Let there be a war today. If they are having people to move out, say refugees, they are saving people, women and children
At the first
only.
Who created
Hold
that
on,
system?
hold on. If you walk into a bank today and there's a queue, you want to withdraw money, women, nursing mothers, and pregnant women first.
Hold on. Are you a gender? Hold on. Sorry. The thing is, you give an example.
Can we
you
put
use
in elderlies now?
elderly people also get special treatment.
And then of the elderly because they are weak and fragile.
And the sensitivity of pregnant women.
Yes, because they are weak and fragile. Now, the point is why you put elderly amongst the women is because they are weak and fragile, just like the women. That's the category.
There's something you said I'm going to agree with when it comes to equality among the genders. You said men and women are not equal when it comes to strength. Now, biology proves that men and women, good. That opportunity now is caused by what? Men. Because let's be realistic. Men withhold opportunities from women by doing what? Asking them to sleep with them. Do you see women doing that? And now you're implying that women are not fit to lead.
I didn't say that. I never said that.
But it is implied.
I know.
But it is implied.
Okay, are you saying women are fit to lead?
Women can be leaders.
Okay, they can lead in society, but they cannot lead in their home.
Do women make good leaders?
Wait, let's get it. Let's draw a line. Let's draw a line. Sorry, sir. Let's draw a line. Women, I never said women cannot lead.
I said it was implied.
You're trying to implicate me, but I will not agree on that. But now women can lead. They can have leadership positions. Mm-hmm. There's one leader of a woman in Nigeria I enjoyed so much. No matter how you see her as a bad person, but she had very vital positions around the world globally.
I don't think any reasonable person should see her as a bad person.
No, some people do say some nasty things about her.
Corrupt people.
Yeah, let's leave that. That's not our topic, but you understand. So that's me telling you that I've seen a woman led before and I was impressed. That doesn't take it away from me that because she led well makes her the head of like a house.
Now
she will still go back to her house and be submissive to her husband. So I'm not in the family unit situation now. I'm not in the family unit now. I'm not in the family unit now. But I'll make you understand that even as a man in your office and you have a boss that is a female, you will still say yes, madam.
So why are you not according more respect to a female in the workplace? Or at home is a different case. You feel like I think
because they have different rules. They have different rules. The family has a different set of rules, and the office and the workplace has a different set of rules.
I think this is the family was set up.
The family was set up under the eyes or the idea that the man, the nuclear family, like you were taught in school, will be cocooned to it already globally everywhere. You understand that the head of the family, the nuclear family, is the father.
Yes.
I think where we need to draw the balance is mutual respect. What we're trying to balance it is mutual respect. You said you can respect your boss, female boss in the office. You can say hi, yes, madam. But your wife at home should tell you.
No. That was what I said.
No.
So meaning there's mutual respect at home.
The thing is this. We'll talk about equality.
Okay.
He gave a list of things that you said if you're equating a man to a woman, you should be on the same level. Strengths, opportunities, responsibilities and all. Now let's go back to, let's take them one after the other. Strengths. You and I, you're a lady, I'm a man. We cannot compare our strengths.
Sure.
They're both physical, mentally, and otherwise.
Oh, please. No, hold on. Sorry.
I'm coming. We cannot compare our strengths.
Okay.
Responsibility. Now, you might be able to carry some responsibility just like I could carry some responsibility. In the society, also in the house. Like,
what is expected of
I'm coming, also in the home. But again, I was also saying the other time that in the home is usually the man. I'm not saying the woman does not do it. Usually the man.
80%.
That's why I said 1 out of 10.
80%.
That's why I said 1 out of 10. Can it stand? Then let's go to the next one. So opportunities. It says something about armies. I also go back again statistically. We have more women in the world than men.
The army is not an opportunity.
I am coming. I'll give you other things. Go to the military. You find more men than women. Now let's leave that. See peasants,
in
artisans.
The workplace generally, you find more men than women.
Good.
In the workplace generally?
Yes.
No.
In the workplace, do your mathematics.
I did 10 years with the bank.
Why do you think
we have more women in the bank?
That
and if you
maybe that might make an exception.
Executives and both as managers.
That is
we have
one
more
industry
in the bank.
That might
Um,
make an exception.
you
But in
said-
most
One
industries,
off, like he says, one off.
If you're also saying in most industries, men are more than women, you're also bringing me back to my saying that men usually take responsibilities.
By default.
Okay, let me just chip in this question.
You get my
Nowadays,
point now.
that our men today are asking women, "Oh, what do you bring to the
do
table?
50-50.
What do you bring to the table?" Meaning, we should be sharing responsibilities
Yes.
now. What do you guys have to say about that? Because now we are not in that our hierarchy.
I like to take you on that. You know why that came up? That came with, like you said, nowadays. You see, there's this common adage that says, when the bird decides to fly without perching, the hunter learns to shoot without missing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You people brought up the idea, or females brought up the idea of, and we are the same, and we provide the same money. Treat me like this. I will not do this. I will have this. I will have that. Oh, if you want to measure up like that with me, then you share everything with me equally, 50-50. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
That was where it brought about, what do you bring to the table? You get the point now. That's where it started. We go out on a date. You expect me to pay everything. A date that both of us are going out for.
We both enjoy the
We
dates.
both enjoy.
I thought you were a gentleman.
Now you are calling me.
Can I
And
ask
you know,
a
no,
I
question?
thought you
Can I-
were.
can I-
You
We are
said you
equals.
were.
We're equals in status.
in everything.
Responsibility. It is a responsibility.
Okay.
You understand? Just as the woman has an edge over raising the child in responsibilities.
She
You
does,
see,
no, she doesn't have an
Yes,
edge
yes.
over raising the
I
child.
think it's
She
just a
does not
construct.
explain.
The thing
Let me
is, the
explain why she
ability,
has
hold
that
on, hold
edge.
on. The ability to nurture children is not inbred. It is learned.
It is. Let me tell you
It
why.
is learned.
It's not necessarily.
I'll give you my
What
point.
statistics
Now,
are you using
reality-
to prove these things?
See, theories have been done about this.
Where is that
As we are
theory
here
coming
now,
from?
Let it be a night time. We are all sleeping, and there's just one woman in the house, and we hear a sound of a baby crying. We will not hear that cry. The woman will hear that cry.
Some women wouldn't hear.
It is exactly, and that is
Some
because
men might hear
Yeah,
before the
and that,
woman.
in the, and that is because
That's the
society.
default.
No,
Yeah.
it is
That's
not.
the default.
It is not a default.
It's a default.
That is
Some
where
parents-
that is where the problem comes from.
It's
So,
proven.
no, so in society,
he
like I said earlier,
like he said,
because of how we are socialized, because of gender roles that we have
Exactly.
subjected ourselves to, we've let us like we started to believe that we cannot do certain things. As a man, do you think single fathers exist?
They
yes,
They do. Do you think they raised their children well?
did.
They did. Now,
How many percent
of that?
single fathers are
I
present in
actually
their
don't
children's
know.
We
lives?
actually don't know. But the
Not
thing is,
much.
when
They're
you
not.
when you are
Thank you.
faced with the situation, you man up.
Good.
Now, it
Good.
is not something inbred. Women do not naturally know how to raise children. No, they do not.
They
It
do
is
not,
something that they had
actually.
to stand up to. They had to woman up.
Naturally, a woman has this attachment to a child.
Naturally,
Because
I
human
agree with
beings
because
have
she carries that
attached-
child for 9 months.
Okay, wait.
Not
Can I say
even
something?
after that,
That's the
when
point.
that child is born, that child breastfeeds from that same woman.
This statement somehow raised lazy fathers.
Good.
Don't
has
think,
not-
don't
it-
think.
it does.
The minute you impregnate a woman, you should be mentally. No,
Again,
you
if
should
I
be
should
present
take
mentally
you, if
for
I
that
take you by
child.
your word, where you said men are more in the job opportunity out there,
Yeah.
how do you expect a man who goes out to work to be raising a child at
Oh, you
home?
expect a woman who goes out
To work to come and raise the
children?
children.
When they both go out to work,
Mhm.
you will agree with me. 90% of that, they have helps.
Oh, please. Nope.
And it has to be a
It
woman
is-
too.
that is not true.
Okay.
That
Most
is
times
not.
the mother comes in to
90.
see
Then-
the house.
It has to be a
The
woman
thing is,
too.
I see
Helps.
I see the both of you throwing around statistics. You said 80% of women do this. You said 90% of women do this. But this is really untrue. You know why? We live in worry, right? How many people have helps?
In worry.
Yes.
A lot.
Hold on. No,
I will
wait.
tell
Not
you-
a lot.
No, not
I
a
will
lot.
tell you
Not
with
a lot.
confidence
Mm.
because my job is to go to people's house.
Okay. How many people?
I don't really have the statistics.
Okay. No,
I don't
let's
really have the
say,
statistics.
let's
Just
say
say a
out
lot.
of 10 people now,
Yeah.
out of 10 houses you
Out of 10
visited,
of your
how many of these households have helps? 7. Now, these households, are they low income families or high or middle income families?
High and middle.
High and middle. So now the statistics does not refer to low income families. Hold on, wait. Now you said something earlier that I'm going to go back to. You said something about opportunities.
Yep.
Do you think men and women have the same opportunities? Good. Why is that?
Because the society made it so.
Who is the society?
You and I.
Hold on. Who is the power structure in the society.
Same you and I.
No, it's not you and I. It is men. Okay, yes, you and I, we are men, not her.
No.
Hold
She's
on.
included.
Wait, you know why she's not included?
I'd like to say your point of.
It is a man's world.
Who made
You
it
said
so?
it earlier. Who made it so? Men. Hold on. First of all, you brought religion that supports your supremacy,
I'm not a religious person.
Continue.
but you benefit from that religion.
No.
Do you believe in male privilege?
What do you mean male privilege?
What do I mean male privilege? The very fact that you are a man gives you certain advantages over women.
Same very fact that you're a woman.
The
gives you
only
certain
thing,
advantage.
no. Okay, now
No,
the
yes.
advantages you say
Oh,
women
yes.
see. The
It's
advantage.
the
Okay,
same.
now let's
Pari passu.
let me paint a picture to you now. You see two people, a very attractive man and a
Okay.
very attractive woman. Who do you think will have the advantages weaponized against them? Women. Why do you see so? Men use
Weaponized.
that.
I don't understand.
Okay,
what you
so
say
I think you can experience, you probably, I don't know if you've experienced it, but you can relate. Imagine a man and a woman, they are interns in a company, right? And the lady is a very beautiful lady.
Mm-hmm.
Let's even leave very beautiful self. The fact that she's a woman in that workspace, is she going to get abused? The chances that she will get abused first is high. The chances that somebody will ask her, sleep with me first before I give you something is high. But does it happen to men? No, it doesn't.
It does.
Hold on. It does. The thing is, if you count the number of times that your advantage is weaponized against you as a man, you cannot
You can't
compare
compare.
that to a woman. And that is why, because of the imbalance in the power structure that we live in. Now, let's go to another situation. Students, how many male students do you see get sex for grade scandals? You don't.
So
Another
now,
thing
this what you just said is going to bring me to my next question. You're talking about sex scandals and the rest. Do we really all agree that men are polygamous in nature?
You want me to go first?
Who
Go first.
Okay. Now, the answer is a yes.
Okay.
Men are polygamous in nature. And I would like to say that we are all animals. No matter how you look at it, all animals, male animals, are polygamous in nature. And all female animals don't have a problem with that, except humans.
I'm very glad you said.
Because they're higher
I'm
animals.
very glad you equated us to animals because very fine and good. I like that description. Now, I believe in the biological imperative of diversity, right? The only reason why I would accept your point is because of diversity. Men are polygamous because they need to, spread their seeds. That's the biological imperative. But now, let's leave biology out of the question. Come back home. Do you think the question should have been, are humans polygamous in nature?
Okay,
Because
both
now-
ways, male and female.
Okay.
Yes,
We can
it
rephrase
should
that.
go both ways. Because to be honest with you, if you tell me that a man is polygamous in nature, you're already creating a sort of imbalance there. Because what about women who have sexual desires to be polygamous? Polyandry is a thing,
Is it
right?
Yeah.
It is one
And
off.
that is
It's
where
still one off.
No, it's a thing.
it is a thing. It is
Still
not a
one off.
Even if
one-off.
you're one off, is a
Just
thing.
because we do not experience it in our culture doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
I agree.
Do you think we have cheating women out there? We do.
Yes.
Of course.
Why do they cheat? It's because they're not societally accepted as people with sexual desires. We see them as homemakers. We see them as virtuous women. And then they have sexual desires. And sometimes their husbands don't even want to fulfill these desires. They rather go out and meet another girl out there and sleep with her and come back and expect the women to, do they have sexual desires? Yes,
yes,
they
they
do.
do.
Are
Brady.
humans polygamous in nature? Yes, they
Mr.
are.
Brady, I'll go
Good.
deeper a bit on this. You see, now we are going deeper on this. We've left
Okay.
the plain surface. We are going deep now.
All right.
No, but before we go deeper on this, are we agreeing that men and women are equal?
They are not equal.
I stand by my fact that men and women are equal. If you
Okay.
don't believe that, that's on you.
I just
Which is leading us to this next question. Are humans polygamous in nature, meaning men and women polygamous in
yes,
nature?
I agree.
So women
We are
are polygamous
both-
in
yes,
nature,
we are.
men are
We are all
polygamous in
animals.
nature.
We are,
yes,
yeah,
So,
like I said,
so that
we're
means
all
we should
animals.
normalize cheating in our relationships,
Okay, now,
right?
good. I'll say, if you say normalize cheating, what makes a relationship?
Trust.
trust,
mutual respect.
mutual respect.
Mm-hmm.
If I can trust 10 women and give them my mutual respect and receive their mutual respect, does that mean I'm in a relationship with 10 women?
Yes, it does.
It does. Does that
So
mean
is that-
I'm
is that
cheating?
cheating?
Does that mean I'm cheating?
Yes, it does.
That means I'm cheating.
In another case,
It provided
I
it
think
means
there's
you're
a word.
cheating because now you forgot one part of it. What is cheating?
Okay.
Cheating involves you. Sorry, can you define cheating for me so I know where you're coming from?
Okay. I'll be very, very, very. How will I put it? Now, in this definition, I will not be straightforward. I will cheat a little bit and to look as if I'm
Sorry,
personal.
okay. Now
This is what
let
I would
me
say.
no.
Cheating,
Mm,
is simply going behind your partner's back to enjoy yourself without her or him knowing. Now, it's more like I have a crazy fantasy that I cannot exhibit with my girlfriend
Your
or my
partner.
wife or my spouse.
Okay.
Maybe because she's too rigid. Maybe she's too churchy.
Mm.
Maybe she's not open to new ideas.
Mm.
You understand?
Mhm.
I may find that balance outside. I may like her for every other thing. But when it comes to that, she's not too open for me for that. So I may find that balance outside. That's cheating in your definition. But for me, it's called balancing the equation.
It's called balancing the equation. So now
Because I
For
brought
your-
it over
for your
to you.
selfish-
I brought it to you.
So-
you threw it out there. It's something I need. It's the same thing like you were trying to say. What about the girls or the
if
women
we
that have
define-
sexual desires and
their
cannot,
husbands
because are not there,
you know.
available? So
If we
it's
define
same
a
thing.
relationship,
It's
a
a thing.
relationship between two partners,
yes,
then whatever thing you're doing outside that circle.
it's cheating.
It's
It's
cheating.
cheating.
Okay.
But if we're defining a relationship amongst group of persons, so long you're within that circle, you've not cheated.
Hold on. Now
So long you're within that
That
circle,
circle.
you've not
do
cheated.
the circle now that you have
Yeah, I
created
think
with
there
those
is a word for
people.
that.
There's a word for that. Polyamory.
Exactly.
But the thing is, everybody has to be aware of themselves. Are they all aware of themselves in that circle that
That's
you
why we
have
talked about
created?
the trust and
Trust
you said,
and mutual
and I said there's trust and there's
Okay,
mutual
now
respect
let's
and
go
there's
back.
honesty and all.
Let's go back to your definition of the word cheating. It's literally engaging in deceitful and dishonest behavior
Okay.
under
Yes, yes.
certain circumstances. And now, you have justified polyamory, right? And you told me, oh, if you are in a circle of people, is it that these women know themselves? Because if 9 of them know themselves,
Mhm.
and there's one, the 10th one doesn't know about the other 9, you
Then
are
you're
cheating
cheating.
on
On
the
that
10th
10th
one
person.
with that person.
What if I being a man now,
Mm,
I have 10 of them ladies,
mhm,
10 of them, they don't know themselves,
mhm.
but they know their others.
But they are
But they
aware
are
aware they are
aware.
others.
others, but they don't know who
Themselves.
these other persons are.
You
But
still
they are
I might choose not to
divulge
Make
their
them-
identity.
their identity,
In that case,
but they are aware
Aware
that
so
they are
that's-
others.
no, in that
In that
case,
case, that's
you are not
cheating,
in a polyamorous relationship. You are cheating.
If I'm cheating and she's aware they have another partner,
Doesn't
she's okay with
change.
and
It
she's
doesn't change
okay
the
with
fact
it.
that you are
It's still
cheating.
cheating.
if you define your cheating again, you say dishonest.
Deceitful and
Yeah, but that's not
dishonest
being
That's
behavior.
not being deceitful.
Deceitful.
She's aware.
That's not
Then why not
dishonest.
disclose their identity?
For personal reasons.
Reasons.
Okay,
What
can I
personal
ask another
reasons?
question? The word polygamous is fancy. Polygamous is for married people when you have more than one wife.
Mm.
But this case we're talking about, these
Is
men are having
relationship.
relationships. So why don't we call these men are
Marriage is a
promiscuous?
No,
relationship.
and the funniest thing that I found
Marriage is a relationship.
Because that's not polygamous. You're not
No,
so
so
wedded
I
down.
think- I think there is-
men and women who are more promiscuous.
Women
humans are promiscuous by nature.
Humans.
Yes,
We've agreed on that already.
Humans. Okay, now.
So the thing is,
So if you say we are promiscuous by having, okay, because we are single, we are not married, and we are promiscuous, why don't you see it as we living out our best lives?
because now, first of all, you are in a society,
Like living freely.
living freely. Living freely is a thing, right? But it has to, like I said, it has to do with mutual respect for whoever you are living freely with.
Oh, yes.
Open relationships exist, right?
Okay.
Sure.
And what are open relationships? When you go outside and you go and knock and you come back, you will tell me, see, oh, I knocked today, oh, this is how it went, oh. Now, if my partner says, hold on, it's open for a reason. It
That's
is
why
not
there's-
a closed relationship. It is open. If my partner says, I don't want details because I don't want to be hurt, then I can say, okay, I knocked today. Bam, finish.
Yeah.
You don't need to know anything.
Listen,
Like I said, mutual respect. there is nothing like saying, because
So,
I'm even-
sorry, when there is mutual respect, is that still cheating?
now, mutual respect, and I know, and I am aware it is not cheating, because now you don't tell me,
There's
and
an
I know that
agreement
you
there.
are going out. The thing now is, where I have a problem with this, two sides, is one, I do not know. You did not tell me, or you did not tell me the full extent. You tell me,
I don't even know if I'm the real man.
If I'm the real one.
If you are the side guy.
If I'm the assistant
Exactly.
boyfriend.
And I don't even know if you're actually protecting yourself out there. Because a lot of the
Exactly.
time,
Yeah.
the problem with
Exactly.
cheating is not you are sleeping with somebody else.
You're
It's
putting me
what
at
The
comes
problem
risk.
with cheating, you are putting me at risk,
Risk.
and you are not even telling me. And then you will come back and then you act like everything is
It's
okay.
okay.
That is the problem. The second problem I have with cheating is the fact that when men cheat, men have been cheating since so, and then the woman cheats once.
They can't take it.
They have this inbred indignation
Can
to
we
be like,
talk
God
about
forbid.
that?
This-
Why?
The
this-
men will say,
this
leave
again-
her.
This again will take us back to equality. I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm coming. When a man cheats,
Yes,
like he said, we're all animals.
of course.
I'll give you instance with the birds. When you see a group of birds flying, my brother, if you catch them, you find out say that just one male, they are more, the rest are females. Yeah. I got the same knowledge from catechism. I'm coming. Now, men have been built that way for procreation. Before now, for procreation, men sleeps with, animals sleeps with. You see this one, sleep with this one, so they don't born, sleep with this one, they don't born. And the world kept going on like that. Now, we're now talking back on, sorry, what's the
We're talking about cheating.
cheating? Now, for a man to have a wife at home,
Yeah.
hmm,
And it's cheating.
and then he calls this my own.
Yeah.
Now, and the man is going out to cheat.
And comes back and act all innocent.
Mind you,
Hold
she
on.
calls you her own
I'm
as
coming,
well.
I'm coming. You never ever hear what I'm talking about that. And then the man goes out and he cheats and comes back and pretends like nothing happens.
Okay.
And then eventually maybe the woman gets to find out and she decides to do as a payback thing.
Yeah.
And you say, leave her.
I fought her doing as a payback thing. But if she's doing it like a lifestyle, like the man was doing it as a lifestyle, I think the man has an idea that she's this way,
She has been this way before.
they met.
But if you're doing it as a
So
payback,
are you saying that
I'm
if
coming.
you,
I'm
I'm
listen.
trying to draw out his
I'm
point.
coming.
Okay.
I'm not.
In
I like
courtship,
the
I'm
point.
looking at marriage as
Okay.
an
Yeah.
instance, not
Yeah.
relationship. No. In courtship, give or take 80 to 90% of what you need to know about your spouse, you find out during courtship.
Okay.
If the man is the type that goes out,
You would
you
already,
already
know.
know.
If she's the
Probably
other
a
side,
part of you keep saying maybe when we're married, you
you
might
could
stop.
stop it.
This is
You
you
see
giving
yourself.
excuses
I'm
for
coming.
men.
Same way with the man knowing about the woman. If she's the type that goes out, he will also know. Now, you know this already that she goes out and she also knows you goes out. And you're not married. You don't expect difference.
But you
In
know
as much
90%.
as you try to live as a couple and pretend in that marriage that all is well. This is you. It will happen one day.
But you know, 90%
Now,
of
if
the time.
I only speak for myself, not
Okay.
everybody. If I am in that shoe and it happens, I don't have to fault her because I know.
You
It go pain me.
You will accept it.
Yes.
Let me
But-
ask
but
you a
you will
question.
accept it.
I want to direct a
Wow.
question to you personally.
Yeah.
If when you were courting your wife, you found out that she's going out just the way you were going out, will you push forward to getting married?
That's what I'm saying. That already
90% of men
That's
will
why
not.
I said I already
Already
knew
know.
this.
It's
and
already
I
a
went
turn off, right?
ahead.
You
No,
wouldn't.
he said if he knows and he goes ahead.
Will you go
You
ahead with the
wouldn't go
marriage?
ahead. Ahead.
Now, if you're asking
But
me
you
now
advise
as
a woman to go
person,
ahead.
If you're
As a-
asking me
yes,
now
that's
as
what
a
she's
person,
doing.
that if I knew she goes out, it depends.
On what?
It depends.
What?
You know why I say it depends? I said something here now. There are times you see some things about your spouse and you have this belief that with time it will change.
Yeah.
That hope, in fact, is what keeps us living till tomorrow.
Or that's what
That
sustains relationship and marriages. That's what he's saying.
That
Sometimes
hope, it will change. Maybe when you deal with me, I don't give her that space, I go blend down. You keep having that thing because of the way you feel about that person.
So I would discount that
Some
point.
persons,
It is-
some persons might draw the line there. Some persons might draw the line there.
You know
So
Would
you
you
that-
advise
see,
any,
you know that
90% of men, when they find out a woman is cheating,
they leave.
they would leave. Even if
And
you're not leaving, they say, this man a mumu.
The funniest
Why
thing
you
is,
say they don't tire with
I
jazz?
tell
They
you,
don't
that
tire with
90%,
jazz.
wait, sorry,
So-
that 90% of men you're referring to, how many of them married their wives as virgins? They know they've been sleeping out.
It's better they don't even get the information. Someone even made a statement
The
that
thing is-
if I know about my wife's ex, they are married. They say if I know about my wife's ex, though I was not even in the picture when they were dating. If I know about it, it go even pay me. Say I know the man we don't sleep with my wife.
Do you
Men
know-
are that.
see,
Men are that
do you know
petty
the-
when it comes
Okay,
to
now,
their
I want
women.
to say
But
something.
you
I
are
want
the
to
ones
go-
that
I
are
want
still
to
talking
go-
about.
No, it's not big. I'm not the type of person that says something and say a different thing. I'm going back to what you said now. You said when a man cheats and everybody says it's okay and the woman cheats and like, hey, leave her. That's where I'm going back to now. See, the thing is this. A man cheats without emotion.
Oh, don't say that.
Chill.
Don't
chill.
say that.
Wait, chill. Wait, I'm coming somewhere. If a woman cheats, she's in a relationship, and for any reason she goes out with another man, she does it with emotion. She comes back and she's never the same again.
Can I
Let
ask
me
you-
don't
fault
say
you.
that.
Let me
Hold on.
fault you
So
there. Let
now,
me
yeah,
fault you
now,
there. 90% of their largers or that sleeps on
The sugar mummies that have gigolos everywhere.
Was there emotion attached to
But
it?
then
No, let's
Many of who? The gigolos.
the women.
not
these
Gigolo.
sugar mummies, they
Okay.
have so many
Gigolo
sugar
to the
boys.
guy.
Gigolo is a guy.
Gigolo to the guy.
Yes.
But we're talking about cheating. She's a married woman.
I'm telling you,
Women
that a
can
man
cheat
doesn't
without
cheat with
emotions.
emotions.
A woman
No,
can still
cheat-
cheat
no,
without emotions.
See
Oh
now,
my
see
God.
this
My
way.
point
Then
is,
come-
my point is, the woman can also cheat like the man without emotion.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. But now this is it. Secondly, as a guy, for me to cheat it takes me more to cheat than a woman. It's easier for a woman to cheat.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Really?
Wow.
Wait,
There's
I'm hearing that for the
cheating.
first
The-
time.
The only thing I'll
Cheat.
say,
Wait.
the only thing I'll back you up.
God,
Let me
yeah,
just
I have to
say-
finish this.
No, let me
I
just-
have to
I'm
finish
backing
this.
you up. The only thing
Okay.
I'm saying this with respect to what he's saying is that there's no cheating will not occur without a woman opening her leg.
Exactly.
Okay.
Chill.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
repeat that.
Pause.
Cheating
Cheating
will not
will not
occur
occur
when the
without
woman does not open her leg. Fine.
Thank you.
Say
Now,
what
see,
you want
this is
to
what I
say.
want to say. Take who is in a marriage now. Now, if you're in a marriage, this is how it goes.
Okay.
I have a wife. I live in a house. I want to cheat. I have to leave the house. I have to tell my wife I'm going somewhere.
Yeah.
I have to lie. I have to pay hotel. I have to send transport. I have to spend a lot of money just to get
Who
that
send you
knack.
message?
That is what it takes for a man to cheat.
Okay.
All of that. What
But a
does it
woman
take for
does
a
not have
woman
to
to
do that.
cheat? There are so many contacts on her phone. Where are you? I want to see you. You, the man, you start running up and down, finding an arrangement for.
Oh.
Chill. Understand me? The woman can still come outside from the house and look at the neighbor. She has been eyeing that neighbor. All she has to do is give him one eye. A woman will walk up to a man and knock. A man cannot walk up to a woman and knock, my
Okay,
brother.
Now let us give you.
As you are here now,
wait, hold on,
as
hold
you
on.
are
So
now
can
here
you-
now,
can you repeat
excuse-
that statement
excuse
you
me, wait, let me
said?
finish. As you are here now, let your neighbor walk to your house as she's a girl, and she wants to knock you. If you resist her the first day, she come again. You go knock her before the
Possibilities.
Okay, now.
But
so-
let it be you that want to knock that your neighbor.
You go
Okay.
work hard.
You go work hard, die, my
Can I
brother.
listen?
Not,
Let me.
not
the thing
today,
is-
oh,
the
not
thing
in our
is-
generation.
It's
oh.
not because
As long as
now
the
you-
money is there, just bring the money.
If you're bringing
The
yes.
money, that's what it takes
Yes,
from the man.
so-
You see,
Yes,
so woman, you don't
and
need to
men
take
are
anything.
But
working
now-
their money
no.
to get into the
That's
past.
why I say
No.
it takes a lot for a man to cheat. You see
no,
that money?
No,
thing
see,
is, let's
you know
go
what
back.
they say.
Just bring your money. No, for this
Let's-
one, you don't have
wait.
to bring anything.
Sorry, Mr.
Just come hide for me
Mr.
from my chest.
Mr. Kizito.
I'm gonna bring the
So
money.
Mr. Kizito, hold on.
It's easy for a woman
No,
to
no,
cheat.
no,
Wait, you
that's
said
not
something.
true.
Let's go back to your original statement. You said two things.
Yeah.
You said one, it takes men are more logic. They cheat logically. Let me use that word for you.
Without emotion.
Without
emotions.
emotions, and women cheat emotionally.
Yes.
And then you also
A
said
woman
that.
must knock a guy for certain reason. Either he's handsome, he has money, or for payback.
Or his dick is big and he knows how to use it.
Or he don't hear story
Good.
before.
So the thing is,
He
now
don't
you
hear
are
say
seeing
that guy good.
But why? Okay, now you said something. I'm going to attack your second point before I do the first one. You said it takes a man a lot to cheat. What about men who sleep with their maids?
Thank you.
Hold on, wait. I listen to you.
To keep that
What
secret.
about men? What about men who
Jim-
sleep with their mates? See, keeping the secret, they spend so much money. They take care of the girl very well.
That is the
The
so
problem
much.
is- wait, hold on. That is
Had an
negligible.
option.
The maid had an option, but
So
the thing
leave
is,
the job.
sometimes,
Yes.
Spread
okay, wait,
their
hold on,
legs.
hold on. Now, let's go back to our first statement when we say women tend to get taken advantage of when they are in situations like
In
this.
workspaces.
If good. That is a workspace. Our guy come say, fine girl, you don't chop today. And now they touch you. First of all, you know that maids.
That's harassment
Wait,
already.
hold on.
See,
That is
the
good.
maid is
I'm very glad you
definitely
called
at
it.
his
I'm very
mercy.
glad you called it
Let's-
harassment.
I don't support those bullshit.
Hold on.
Let us be honest.
Yes.
What you're saying now, as much as I agree with you,
Mhm.
it happens to a man too.
It happens to a man.
Women-
Okay, hold
The man
on.
will be happy it's
Women
happening to him.
don't say
The man
that.
will say,
Women
you know me and egg.
No,
Men are cheap now.
It happens to
There are some principled men.
Yes.
Women harass men also in the office.
Good. No,
Yeah.
women
Can
don't
I
say.
say
I have a
something?
friend.
Wait,
I have a
listen, no,
friend.
the thing
He's the
is-
director of his own
Mhm.
firm. I got to his office one day and his chair was broken. I'm like, but
What
what you break your
happened?
chair now? So more now one client to the woman won't rape him for your office.
So see, now the thing is that
He's a young man.
No, that is a.
Can I
no.
say something? That guy, if that lady,
That guy
you said
very
something.
handsome
You said
and
something
cute
that
and he's
you,
single.
you said something earlier.
More
Maybe
so.
maybe the lady is just not his spec. Men are cheap. If a lady approaches them,
No.
even if as long as it's coming for free,
It
they
was
will
in his
give
office.
in.
I'm telling you this for free. It was
I
in
mean,
his
maybe there was
office.
sitting in
It
that
was in his
office.
office and his secretary is
Maybe
just.
there was a camera.
So it was in his office. No, it was just
No, so
in
the
his
thing
office.
is,
And he's
okay,
a
now-
principal
Okay,
person.
how many men
We
will
discussed about it and
Can
I was
I
like,
ask you a
I'm on the
question?
office with it. And besides, she's a married
Yeah,
woman.
yes,
She-
ask that
Okay,
question.
good. He has his own. Maybe because she's a
He
married
has-
woman. Some
you
people have.
They
understand?
are principle. No, the
If
thing
If she
is,
was
you
a
say.
single lady,
Hmm.
Amo, Otilo.
So the thing is, you said that.
Not
No, you said
really.
you said
I
he
will
was
say
a
again, I will
principle.
say again, they are principled men.
They are principled
Yes,
men.
I am one of
agree.
them.
No, the thing
In
is,
those-
Can I
I am one of
chill,
them.
let me land. Those
If a lady keeps
chill now,
coming
let me
to
land.
you.
Those principled
Okay.
men, I'm not saying they don't cheat either, but it's their thing. I will chase you.
you
Thank
will not
you.
chase
You will
me.
not
But
Yes.
you doing the reverse.
It turns
It's
you
a
off.
turn off.
So
yeah.
now the thing is,
That's an
let's
exception.
no,
And
let's
then
go
also,
back.
see, I said something that cheating will not occur without a woman opening her legs.
Okay, wait. Now you're
Whether-
removing
I'm
response.
coming.
Wait, hold on.
I'm
I'm
coming.
going to know. I'm going to.
I'm
No. Hold on. Wait.
Whether in the office,
You're making it look as if
The thing is,
it boils down on solely the woman. If the woman
yes,
does
you
not agree,
are
there will be no-
absolving men of responsibility,
Thank
which
you.
is problematic. Because
If
now,
it didn't come to
a
the
man,
woman, the woman will not open her legs.
will
Can we
you-
start from there?
will you?
it's a rape.
Did you get hard?
If it's a rape, it's a
different thing. Yeah, you go in for that.
But whether you like it or not,
Mm.
agreed.
Okay.
To come inside.
Consent.
You know that, see, consent
You
now.
gave
You know that
consent.
situation
So,
I gave to you the
You
first
calling
time.
it cheating now. I understand it's outside my relationship or outside my, but you also
Two adults
the woman,
agreed.
She is
Two adults agreed.
responsible as the man is.
I'm not absolving
And
the
if
woman.
We're not
of
absolving
blame.
anybody, yeah?
We are not-
if the woman decides to,
Quite close our leg, nothing will
my brother, there will
happen.
be no cheating.
Okay, but you know that. See, but you know
So
that.
are you
If
saying that
every
women are
woman-
responsible for
if
cheating
every
in the
woman,
society?
if every woman
Closes
today
her leg.
closes their leg,
Do you
my
know
brother,
what?
there
see,
will be no cheating.
you know
Mr.
what- see,
Adamson,
do you know what
I
will
want to
happen?
ask you
See,
a
ask him.
question. Are you not saying that
If
women
women
are
close
responsible
for all
for
the
cheating in the
cheating cases?
society?
No. I'm not saying
Because
that
if
That is
close our
what.
legs,
That is what you are
yes.
You're
implying.
saying
Yes.
that there will be no
No,
cheating.
he's
That
saying,
women are
but he's
responsible.
saying
And then do you
in a
know-
better
see,
way.
do
He's
you-
saying that women can help curtail
Do you know? See, do you know the truth is
by
if women,
being
if
by
women,
being more
if
responsible.
women close their legs all the time, you know what will happen?
What?
They will get raped.
good.
Hold
That-
on.
that is not
And
a
sometimes,
crime.
see, and sometimes a lot of
That
women,
becomes a crime.
lot of women say yes because they fear getting raped. I will give you scenarios. Do
So-
not even try to.
so wait, I'm not defending
Hold
you.
on,
I'm not defending. I want to
let
say
me
something
finish.
in line with what
Wait,
you're saying.
No, hold on. Let me finish, please. Now, the first scenario I gave, which you said, women cheat emotionally. Let's talk about people, prostitutes, sex workers. Let me use
workers.
that word. Sex workers.
Sex
They sleep
workers
with-
do not cheat.
Wait, hold on. Not about
Where is
cheating
the emotion
now.
in that
Not about
equation?
cheating now. They
It's
sleep
a
with
work.
They sleep. It's work, Abby. But
No,
it
that's
gets
their
paid.
hustle.
So there's
But
no
it's
emotions,
work. But
right?
it's
It's
sex.
work.
And
But
she's
the
a woman.
emotions
sex.
is a cash. It's
See,
it's
but
job.
see, but
So
it's
women
a
can
job.
cheat without emotion.
It's job. That's you said
But you
sex
said
workers.
some-
That's
okay,
a job.
What if-
You
what if
get
I'm-
paid to do
what if I'm
something.
cheating in my relationship for what I'm going to get the money?
Yes.
That's the
There's no
decision.
emotion
That's
there.
the decision.
That's
There
what
is.
the women
So
can
I am
cheat
trying
without
to let
emotion.
you know that women cheat without emotion. The thing
That
is,
I agree
if
anyway.
your
That
girlfriend
I
goes
agree.
outside or your wife goes outside to cheat with a man, the reason why she
Trust
probably
me, she has had an eye on that man before.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, can we now come to this next question? Is body count same for men and women?
Yes, it is. Yes,
When
it
somebody
is.
counts same, I don't really understand. the question.
Like
The question is
how
this.
does body count apply to men
She has
and women?
slept
Is it
before.
differently?
She has slept with like 10 men,
Before
and
me.
he has slept with like 10 women. will you say the woman has less worth than
Like
the
someone
man?
will say, if a man has slept with 10 girls, the man now
Now
dogu.
dogu, but
But
if
if
a woman
sleeps with 10 men,
she's loose.
She's loose. What kind of a girl is this?
I said something before.
Double
that
standards.
Before you got married to whoever you are with, she has been sleeping with men. Did you want to know how many?
No.
No. Did you bother to care?
No.
No.
So meaning we're not, are we
counts.
right to call a girl who has, let's say, 10
More
body
body
counts,
counts.
a loose girl, and if it's a guy, we're calling him
I would
a
say
sharp guy.
Circumstances prevail.
What
She might have
circumstances?
more body counts if she was doing it just to make money.
I want to come from a clinical
Okay.
or medical angle here.
Okay.
Some persons have high libido,
Okay.
male, female, whatever. Now, if somebody is sexually active, and for instance, the person lacks the opportunity to have intercourse all the time, what becomes of that kind of a person? She uses, or let's say, for instance, this person is a female. We're just creating a picture.
Hypothetical situation.
Okay.
Yes.
She will use every opportunity she has, the littlest opportunity she has, even under staircase, neighbor, driver, because her libido is high.
That can also be controlled.
Wait, I'm coming somewhere. Such a person may have a large number of body counts, but inside of the person may be a good person. She may have all the other qualities nice, but just because she has that high sexual drive, she can't hold herself. She has slept with so many persons. Does that make her a bad person? Does that really make her a bad person?
Having high sexual drive does not really mean you might sleep with a lot of people.
Some persons can't hold it.
I'm coming. You might have just one person that gives you whenever and however you want it.
Oh yes.
High sexual drive.
Oh
It
yes.
doesn't mean you're going out to count numbers.
Yes.
Okay.
Again, you might have someone who does not give you as much as you want it. Then you have the dildos. I'm coming. I said it can be curtailed, it can be controlled. So you not going for body counts is a decision thing you want to.
But you and I know that.
If you
Wait,
really
I'm
want
coming
to
somewhere.
control this.
Me and you
I'm
know
coming.
that. Me
What
and you
she
know
said.
that. I rule out the dildos, the toys. Me and you know that. This is an adult show. Come on.
Dildos.
You and I don't even. Let's be honest. We don't like using protections. That is why we don't like sleeping around men. I don't know about women.
Men don't like sleeping around.
Please.
No.
Speak for
I'm
yourself,
serious for
please.
myself.
Speak
Because
for
you're
yourself.
very sure that I'm with Janet, and I know I'm with Janet now. I can just be with Janet and not use much protection. Anything comes, I can take. You see yourself with Rebecca, and you know that you're not too sure with Rebecca.
Is coming from.
You just have to use protection. And at the end of the day, you sit down and tell yourself, man, it wasn't fun as it was supposed to be. You want to go back to Janet because you know you're going to get it raw there.
And you've taken
Apart from raw.
So now go back to that Dido thing.
Mm.
Don't think they all enjoy it that way. They want the physical human being.
Yeah,
My brother,
as much as
you.
Dildos can't mourn, right?
No, they can't touch you.
A dildo will not
They can't give you affection.
We're talking about
go down on you.
sexual drive. It has nothing to do with affection.
So we're not actually talking about what we're talking about.
What's the body count?
Not the knocking is the main thing, not be the touching. Not be
Dido not the knack.
No, so there's now. Okay, hold on.
Dido the knack. We
I
get
believe
electrical didos. Make up get expansion into the didos.
they actually
We get didos with the
There's
pump.
something I want to.
Yes.
There's something. What you
True.
the illustration you gave, once is going to prompt this next question I want to ask. You said something that there might be someone who can give it to you whenever and however.
you want
Let's
to.
say a girl is in this relationship with this guy. The guy takes all sorts of substance and he has energy to nag the girl left, right, and center.
Substance.
Let's just take it that they have very high energy. She's with this guy for 10 years. Just this guy, one body count. And then there's this other girl who's in a long distance relationship. She just maybe has sex once in a very long while. And then she changes her relationship with this guy. And then she goes into another guy, maybe once in a very long while. Compared to that other girl who is knacking every day, one body count. And this one who has like 6 body counts, but maybe just
once in a while.
5 times or 6 times. So where does body count now come to play?
It doesn't come to play, yeah.
Because that person who they are knocking every day might be more damaged than me. Who have more body
We're not
count.
looking at damage from your question.
Because no,
Your question
we come
was
with,
who had more worth.
Yes.
as per body counts.
No.
Yeah.
Why does it matter?
I for myself, I don't really attach words to body counts.
But guys do. When you don't sleep with that girl, who no near am.
No, I think
except you just
I
want
think-
chop me,
no,
you go.
I
That
think
kind of thing.
I think society likes to lie to themselves. Like people like to lie to
If
themselves
you
because
fall under the pressure of society,
You die where?
that's where the
if they
problem
tell
comes
you
in.
die where?
if they tell you that girl gets more body count, you don't say it.
You die where?
It's your problem.
It's your
And see,
problem.
one thing I've realized and I've also seen happen in real time is a lot of men who will tell you, oh, that girl has lots of body count. Two things. They wanted to sleep
Sleep with the
her,
girl
she
and they said no.
Or two, they just want to talk.
Or they don't like the girl.
The girl.
And the reason why they don't like the girl is because she has said
Turn them
no.
down.
So now
Okay.
there's something that I feel we fail to realize. Personally, I would rather be with somebody who has a healthy body count, right? I use the word healthy because some people, not trying to judge anyone, but then some people are just sexually unhealthy.
Thank you.
Yes,
Okay,
they are sexually unhealthy.
sorry.
They
Let me
have-
jump in here.
Okay.
I think I'm going back to your question now. Body counts, men,
Does it
women,
count?
which is what? If he's a man who's done about 10 body counts, he says
Odogu.
Odogu, and he's a woman. Now, let's look at it this way. What is it called now? Ovarian cancer.
Mhm.
What causes it?
I have no
When you
idea.
have sex at a very early age, that's cervical cancer. When you have sex at a very early age, sometimes
It's what I'm forgetting.
there's a lot of other factors, but it also has to do with your sexual virility, how much you have sex, and then the kind of sex that you have,
How your sexual life
how your
has been.
sexual life has been.
Okay, let me just target on infection generally.
Okay, comes through.
Let me just target on infection generally. Now, as a man, like you as a man now, if you strip now, there's something I'll see around your pubic. I'll tell you you're infected, but you never got the signs.
Yeah, there's some sexually transmitted infection without symptoms.
You will
sometimes.
never see the signs. But when I see you, I'll tell you you're infected. Then go do a test. You see the results.
Mhm.
Now, for a man who has done, and infection in men takes time to grow, unlike in woman. In a woman has openings, unlike the man. So infection in men, we might sleep together today. I already have stuff in me, and you're a woman. By 2 days later, you'll be feeling the symptoms of the stuff. But it's been in me, I never knew. You get my point now. So for a man who has had more body counts, it looks like it's okay with a man because one, it looks like he could
He's
actually
healthy.
do it. He could actually do it.
The society made it so for him. So he has
Also,
privilege.
it looks healthy. Now, imagine you, a man, getting married to a woman who has high body counts. Then in marriage, you find out that due to how she has been having sex, infection prone and all that, she can have a child for you.
There are some ladies that have sex escapades, but they still have so many children.
No,
Even in
no,
marriage,
no.
they're still
Saying-
taking out
just-
I'm
children.
not saying
Everybody,
everybody.
we're just
I just give
creating
you
it.
an instance.
Do you know what I like about this conversation we're having? It's how it's showing the cognitive dissonance, because at one hand, you're telling me society, you are not accepting society's influence on how
This
we
is-
view
this is
male
not-
and
this is
females.
not
No,
society
hold
influence.
on. You said something
This-
just now that I want to address. Earlier, you guys were talking about how you do not really see society's influence in how we see the genders. And on the other hand, you're talking about how society influences how we see the genders based on sex. So
No.
if you can accept how society see the genders based on sex, infection-prone ladies and all of
I
that,
did not say
Why do
society.
you not-
I said if you.
Personal.
I did not say society.
if you personally
If
accept
you
it,
get married to a lady tomorrow who has high body counts.
you know that hormones. Another thing we fail to realize is women have a lot of hormonal imbalances that could cause a lot of things.
Mm.
PCOS is something.
Sure.
You have a lot of things that go on with women that don't go on with men. So if we're having a conversation about sexual health, we should factor that in. Also, factor in the fact that when it comes to men, your sexual virility is seen as
all this brings it back to why body counts for women
Should matter.
should matter.
it should. Okay, so I think it shouldn't matter. You know why I
So
say
what
so?
about those
You
exceptions?
just said something about POS.
No,
and,
yes, no. The thing is, PCOS is a hormonal imbalance. It doesn't talk about your sexual life.
I
It is
understand.
just your hormonal imbalance.
Okay.
Now, the reason why I think it shouldn't matter is this.
Okay.
First of all, you see people who marry virgins. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how you do it because this is why. First of all, you have to teach somebody how to have sex.
Let me teach people.
You don't teach actually.
No, you
not
do.
get workshop.
No, you know why?
The internet.
you not get workshop.
You don't even need the internet.
Wait,
it comes
you know-
natural.
no,
It's
Nobody
hard.
taught you how to eat. Nobody showed
is
you where your mouth was.
no. I think you were. The thing is, you don't want
It's
to.
another
Okay,
topic.
The
let me
only
give
thing,
you.
the only
no.
thing you will tell me is when you put expertise style.
Good. That
you might teach.
Do you know that?
That's
Woman go lie down,
that's
man go
expertise
enter.
now. No, that's the thing now. That's not all sex is. Do they ride you? Yes, they do. Will she just sit down and put it there? No, she won't.
My brother.
No, the thing is, hold on. Now, sex is something that is instinctual, but to get better at it, you have to learn. And how do you learn? By repetitive action. That is how you learn. So when I say you have to teach someone, what does it mean to teach? Somebody has to learn, right? If you are marrying a virgin, first of all, you as a man, you know what you like already because you are the one marrying a virgin. And I'm very sure lots of men who marry virgins are not virgins themselves. Agreed. So now you're marrying this girl who is a virgin, who is obviously, I think a lot of people who are virgins are Christians. A lot of them, a large percentage of them.
I
are
bet there are no
Christians.
Christians that are virgins.
No, that is you.
Priorities.
No, that
Like,
is you.
I need to
But
get married first. before I
a
do
lot.
that.
No, the thing is, a lot
Yeah.
of it's
Some are values.
purity culture.
My brother, Christians
It
are
is-
not virgins. Don't put it that way.
The thing is, okay, hold on. Let me explain why I said Christians.
Just go with the flow.
Christianity encourages purity culture. What
Okay.
is purity
Okay.
culture?
Okay.
It tells women have to keep themselves, and
Even
men
Islam
have to.
too does that.
Men have to. Even what?
Islam does that.
Okay, which is religion. So a lot of
So
virgins,
religious people. Let's put it that
religious
way.
people, a lot of them are virgins, right?
Okay.
And now you meet a man who is not a virgin. He's obviously going to teach you what he likes. He's going to have sex with you the way he likes it. And as a virgin, a lot of people are shamed. Society shames women for their sexual desires. Yes or no?
Leave
I don't.
society out
No,
of
I am
this.
going
This is between two
this is
couples
between
now.
two couples now. But the thing is, these couples are influenced by their experiences with society, whether you like to accept it or not.
Let me ask you
Hold
one
on.
question. Let me ask you one question.
Okay.
Do you think because she's a virgin, she doesn't have her own perception of how sex should be like?
Okay, wait. First of all,
What if the virgin is even better than you at it?
the thing is, a
You might
virgin.
be virgin, but she's
now?
better than
She
you.
might-
The thing is,
She has been waiting.
That is,
She has
that
been
is-
anticipating.
You understand?
She has been
That is-
anticipating.
that
She has
is
been
a-
she has been putting pressure below her expectations.
She's Dora the Explorer.
You asked me a question. You asked me a question, right? Now let me answer you.
Okay.
A lot of people who have bbeen anticipating. You know that there are women who have anal sex without having actual like penetrative vaginal sex, and then they'll tell you they are virgins.
I don't understand what you say.
They will go through the back.
Okay, Anna.
Anal sex, yes.
Backyard.
And then they'll tell you they are virgins because their hymen is still intact.
Of course, they're virgin.
Good.
And
A lot of people there are people who are naturally great at sex. Agreed. Because there's this sensuality to
It
them.
comes with you.
There's,
It's
but
part of the
but it
package.
is not
And for the goal,
everybody.
baby.
Huh?
It is not everybody.
Maybe it just goes with your personality. If
It
you're
just
lazy,
goes
you're
with
lazy.
your
If
personality.
you're
It just
adventurous,
goes
you're
with
adventurous.
it goes with the kind of environment that you grow up in.
Yeah.
A lot of girls who grew up in conservative homes turn out to not actually have
I
lot of
disagree.
I
experiences.
still disagree.
I disagree.
No, hold on. The thing is,
See, we're
these
saying
girls,
something. We're
these
saying
girls who
something.
grew up
We're
in
saying
conservative
something,
homes
yeah.
now, when they stay in conservative homes, the ones who know what they are doing, check them. It's either they went to boarding schools where they had to, they had some experiences, or they have access to media.
I
Let's go
think
back to
experience
body.
with their
Let's
partners
go
can
back
also
to body
influence
count.
them.
Let's go back to the
No,
body
bro,
count.
we said something here about finding yourself at a certain age of life.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a virgin or because I grew up religiously doesn't mean I don't have things I plan to or I want to.
You know.
I'm coming home. Now, maybe the first time might not really look nice. It
Yeah.
still doesn't stop the fact that I know what's role play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still doesn't stop the fact that I know there's a thing called doggy and all that. I still want to explore.
Yeah.
That's where your personality comes
So
in. If
the
you're
fact that
adventurous,
you've not
you're
done it
adventurous.
before or you grew up conservatively,
it
Just
doesn't make
not
it
the
boring
same.
in any way.
You discover yourself as you grow.
we're not talking
Again,
about
sometimes you might not
boring
even
sex.
know you could do this.
No, because you
after
said
the
you don't
first
know
time.
how people marry virgins. I think that's where we
I
started
don't know.
this
That's the thing. I don't know how people marry virgins, to be honest, because now you're marrying somebody who is inexperienced. And mind you, a lot of marital problems come from sexual
Do you even know
incompatibility.
90% of the persons who have been doing it, who you think are experienced, know nothing?
No, nothing. Thank you. If I
That
can
is-
start today and just
No, that
change
is
the
true. That
narrative.
is true. But
All they
then
know is just
my problem, like I said,
I've met someone, she's so rotten with her mouth.
but she doesn't do anything.
Nothing.
But you know that kind of person now.
She's so rotten with her mouth. If she'd start talking here, you think she has done it all.
So imagine if that girl starts having sex.
She would be
She would want to
she would
explore,
be
she has
good
been
at
saying.
it.
That's
Now,
a thing.
now, how does
That's a thing.
like I said earlier, I still stand by my earlier statement when I said I do not know how people marry virgins.
Okay,
Because-
let's not go further because our time is up. Thank you guys so much for watching Jovis Lounge. I had fun time with Mr. Adamson, Mr. Breadi, and Mr. Kizito. Thank you guys for watching. And please don't forget to like, share, and follow. Please leave your opinions in the comment section. Let us know. We've talked about so many things. Body counts for male and female. Girls, defend me in the comment section. Talk about if polygamous is in human nature or for male or female. So you guys can just let the comments heat up and do well to watch us next time. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.